Hi Rohit, thanks for joining. I'd just like to start off by asking you to introduce yourself, even though I'm sure a lot of the people watching already know you, as you're a very familiar face to a lot of the community members.
Thank you, Jamie, for having me here. My name is Rohit Yadav. I'm a PMC member, committer, long-time committer of the CloudStack project. I'm also the former VP of the CloudStack project and a member of the ASF. At work, I'm VP of engineering at ShapeBlue.
Great. As you just brought up then, you were the VP of Apache CloudStack last year, I believe. I was curious if you could just share a bit about your experience being the VP of Apache CloudStack, and also if you could share any advice that you might have for future VPs.
Absolutely. It was a great experience and a privilege to be recognized by your peers, by fellow PMC members, to get their support in being elected as the VP of the project. I enjoyed the fact that becoming a VP of the project, I got to not only serve the board with the quarterly reports, but also serve as the face of the project for an interim period. I got to do the State of the Union talk. I got to do a lot of engagements, media engagements, where I could really be an ambassador of project. I've been an ambassador for the project for over a decade, and I could finally get the sort of limelight I needed to sort of promote CloudStack in a way I really wanted to promote it. As far as the other question you asked, I think my suggestion for all the new and future VPs of the project is to recognize this privilege and see how you can benefit the project with the podiums and the dioceses you are getting to speak about the project, to promote the project to the best of abilities you can. Because while I feel everyone who's a PMC member, committer or user is and can be an ambassador of the project, being a VP sort of gives you that privilege.
Absolutely. And then, as you mentioned, you've been an ambassador for the project for a decade now. I'm curious if you could rewind and kind of share with the audience why you started committing to the Apache CloudStack project all those years ago.
Yeah. I think my journey really started in 2010, because that's the year I was an unpaid volunteer summer student at CERN. I got to be mentored by mentor of Sir Tim Berners-Lee, Dr. Ben Siegel. Tim Berners-Lee, as those of you may know, was the creator of the World Wide Web, the first web browser and what have you. So that's where the interest in cloud as a domain, virtualization as an area of interest developed in me. When I graduated my uni, I was looking for a job which was around this space, and I was lucky enough to land a job at Citrix, who at that time had acquired Cloud.com, which was sort of rebranded as Cloud Platform and was later on donated to the ASF as Apache CloudStack project. That's how I kind of got involved in this project.
Great. And then can you share a bit about how you contribute to the project, today?
So I think there are many aspects to that. One is just being part of the project mailing list, being part of the users and the dev mailing list, the PMC mailing list, to check on the health of the project, to see what activities are happening, what discussions are happening, to participate in those, and also to discuss and participate things that are ongoing on our GitHub repositories, which means participating and helping our users with their queries and questions as part of the GitHub issues, helping our developers who have raised a pull request, so their code changes, helping accept those code changes. Also supporting new and upcoming release managers, who are the people who are driving new releases of CloudStack, and the sub-projects like CloudMonkey, the Terraform provider, the Go SDK, and what have you.
Great. So I'd love to get your thoughts on the current market landscape that Apache CloudStack finds itself in, particularly in regards to Broadcom's acquisition of VMware. I'd love to hear from you, how that impacts the Apache CloudStack project.
I think it's been really a boon and a curse. It's a boon because for years we have been trying to promote CloudStack, and since this event that Broadcom has created, it has created a lot of users who are looking for alternatives. And a lot of those users are finding CloudStack, and suddenly there's an influx of them who are asking questions on the mailing list, who are trying out CloudStack, they're reporting bugs. It's slightly a curse because we don't right now have the capacity to deal with that sort of load that's coming our way. Just to give you an idea, our overnight or over a matter of couple of weeks and months, our number of issues have crossed 400, number of PRs are above 150 open. So that's a lot of work, and we are slowly and gradually finding ways to help them out in forms of coming up with strategic features that those users want. For example, ability to migrate their VMs from VMware to KVM, and other such features that will help users who are used to the VMware ecosystem to migrate to a cloud platform based system like CloudStack, where they get the same sort of feature parity.
Great. And I'd love to get your thoughts about where do you expect the CloudStack project to grow and develop over the next few years? So this could be in regards to anything such as specific features or just the growth of the project in general.
So I see CloudStack as an enabler technology. It's infrastructure technology, and the curse of being an infrastructure project is it's generally talked about both by users and others when it breaks, when it doesn't work. So I think we should just try to continue to be the enabler technology, continue to be boring, which means it's rock solid, stable, it just works. And we'll continue to see features, changes in CloudStack which support all these users. So there are so many stakeholders in the community. For example, right now the theme is VMware, but 6 months down the line it could be something else. So in the near term, I would see more users using CloudStack, submitting their ideas and features, submitting bugs, which will continue to refine CloudStack, and we'll see more and more features in a more boring and stable CloudStack down the line.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for the talk, Rohit.
Thank you, Jamie.